So this is a review of Synap 01 from Mad Cave Comics. It's written by Chris Moses. The artist is Andrea Giannini and James O'Freddy. It's very hard to kind of determine what this book is going to be about because it's very obtuse, I guess is the best way to put it. Ambiguous, maybe, in terms of just exactly what it's going to be so far. Um, it is mostly going to be sci-fi, obviously. You can tell that from the cover. Also has to do, I believe, with giant robots. So maybe we're looking kind of at a Pacific Rim kind of a series here, something like that. I found it very interesting. I'm going to try not to give too many spoilers away. There's a little problem with the pacing in terms of it's set in 2030, but we go back 20 years and we go back 10 years and a few back. But these periods are not elongated. They're like maybe 3 panels at some point, and it leaves a little bit to be desired in terms of like what we're getting because there's not a lot of narration, right? It just is 20 years ago, and it has somebody screaming, after being like experimented on or something like that. And while that gives some indication as to maybe we're going to see more of that, and obviously what happened previously, maybe just a little bit, maybe more character development first, and maybe some more just kind of forward looking in terms of what we're going to be seeing in this comic going forward. That said, I'm intrigued, I guess, best way to put it. It's very interesting. It has a lot of sci-fi elements. There's a couple of strong characters who appear to be sisters, and they have who appears to be a very domineering father. Not necessarily sure if they're blood related. That might be more of maybe a professional relationship there, even though they're calling him dad. He shows like zero affection to them, so I'm not sure if that is something. Obviously, we're going to see something in regards to that moving forward. But a lot of experimenting on teens and things like that. My guess is we're kind of going towards some sort of a symbiotic synapses relationships with these giant robots, and these teenage daughters of his are going to be the ones piloting them, dare I say, or controlling them. Why that is, don't know exactly, but obviously this is the first issue. Artwork's very good. The cover is kind of similar to what is inside. Here, let me see if I can just pull this out. I don't want to like. One second. So, just show you the first couple of pages. So it's pretty good. I actually enjoyed the art. Actually, the art is very good. It's clean. It's kind of modern. Definitely not too anime related. So this is the quote unquote dad, and he's experimenting on his daughter, quote unquote, and they're doing some sort of synaptic testing. But like I said, the art is pretty good. The story is, like I said, it was a little. This is what I was talking about with the 20 years ago, and then I says, "Oh, we begin the testing," and then it's like screaming, and then that's it, right? So it's like, okay, well, let's get a little bit more. Like, what's happening here? And I understand probably we're going to get more, but having a 3-panel flashback is a little odd, I guess, is the best way to put it. But you can get an indication of the artwork here and what's happening. Anyway, it's good. I would recommend checking it out. If you're looking for something science fiction-y, something that is different from kind of mainstream stuff, superhero stuff, this definitely fits the bill. So check it out.